Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Full Throttle Racing. It's a Thursday night, it means it's Cup night, and we're back with the GT86s. On screen, as you can see, are the results after round 1 and 2 last week, and currently, for some reason, they're listed as first and second, but you've got joint leaders in the form of Ethan Graham and Katinas with 45 points. McIntosh just literally a point behind him on 44, so 3 podium positions completely open for grabs. Not far behind is then John Thompson with 37 points. Ashley Sharp with 26. In joint position with him is Adam Piper also on 26, and then again joint below them Showler on 22 and Chris Rooney on 22. And then you've got Liam New with 20 at the bottom and Leon Walsh with 19 at the bottom there as well. So definitely no one is, ostracised to the sticks as of yet, and it is all open for grabs. Let's get on back, let's get on track even with our guys and see how they're getting on. Turn that volume down there, we don't need to hear that anymore. As you can see, we are at the legendary Red Bull Ring this week in Austria. We have got our, COVID passport sorted, everything done, tested, and now we are live to go. Everyone repping the colours. We've got two drivers tonight. Let's go and check those guys out and their liveries. Our first is Eddie Von Til. This is our guy here from the Netherlands. We do love our Netherlands brothers that come along. We did have Di Milano not long ago. Super Tan, big fan of his. Let's see if Eddie Von Til can put on the business tonight. Also joining us for this race, we saw him a bit last season for the RX-7s. He's now back for the GT86s. Did miss first week like Eddie before him last week. So round 1 and 2 already at a loss. We're not getting those points, but Vortex Racing, that's Jordan I was going to say Hubbard, but that's not right. It's Jordan Hogan. There we go. Forgive me, Jordan. I'm not perfect. Never said I was. But he's repping the Red Bull livery this season. Now that has been a livery of Mr. Piper's for the past couple of seasons in different cars, and now fitting that Jordan has come along. Mr. Hogan has come through and has nabbed that happily for being at the Red Bull Ring as well. So here we go. Very, very late braking and pushing hard around that corner there. Bit of an untidy line, but let's see how they get on. Currently looking at timings before qualifying starts. It is the 1:30s that we want to be aiming for. As you can see, the fastest we've got so far is Rotary. That's Ethan Graham with a 1 minute 30.9. I'm sure there will be further inclays into the 1:30 bracket when it comes to qualifying, but that's what we're looking at for the time being, and that's going to see what can be done. I'm just waiting to see from the race director if we are a go, if everyone knows that we're live. Not getting any thumbs up from anyone. Also, let's have a look at the chat. I didn't need to keep a better eye on the chat. Evening, everybody. Let me know if my microphone is a little bit distorted. I listened back last week and my levels were off. It was just distorting out a bit. It sounded a bit disgusting. I want you to hear me clearly and beautifully. I want to irritate you with good sound, not bad sound, and obviously just my irritating voice. Hopefully we're going to see if we can try and incorporate something new this week, which is seeing if we can possibly get either the winner or the guys in podium positions from race 1 or race 3 in this instance to come join us in the little mid-interval before race 2 starts, and have a little chat and debrief on how they feel about the race and go from there. We're going to give it a try. I don't know if it will work, but hey, it's out there. I'm going to give the guys a heads up and see what's happening. So out they go for their formation lap at the Red Bull Ring. Big change to the track it was last week, which I can't remember. It's like Autotropolis Magiotos. It's a GT track, it's not a real track, so hence why I don't remember it. that track was, again, it was very fast flowing, very much like this track is, but it was more condensed, so slip wasn't so much of a factor apart from the start finish straight. It was very fast, swinging corners, so you needed to keep up with your guy in front of you, but there was a tight track, so you couldn't really go for a dive or lunge. Completely different set of circumstances this week at the Red Bull Ring, a lot longer and a lot wider, giving you ample opportunities to take advantage of slip and also take advantage of wide corner entrances and exits, which is also going to make defending a lot harder, which for me is all positive, ends up in better on-track action. Vortex Racing on board with him at the moment, trying to keep within the slip of, I'm guessing I think that's Xavier McIntosh just in front of him, of Hogan there. And obviously, like I say, they want to keep in that slip, they want to take advantage of each other's aero, try and get as much as you can do, especially with cup races. It's the reason why I loved Chris Rooney going, oh god blimey, he's all over the place in turn one there, already off. That's that back on, and a spin gone for him there too. John Thompson making around the first corner. I'm going to try and reel the corner names off to you now, but I'm going to probably butcher them, so forgive me while I do. Up now to Remus, really tight uphill hairpin. You want to just stave off that planting of power so you can make sure you can just go straight and just try and twist that back end out at all. Heading down the hill towards Skolstergold. Again, put in the comments how bad you think I'm butchering it. I love, you know, I love a bit of ribbon. I can take it. I'm hard. I'm well hard, isn't it, Mush? So, come at me. Go in, come at me. Down through Ranch, into Worth. Round this S towards Rindit. On that straight up the hill, then back down again. A slight touch in. Dab back through the apex again, power on. And then braking down and then power back on just on the exit of that corner. You want to get that last corner just spot on and end up happening what happened to John Thompson, spot on, and unfortunately the guy behind him in the centre centre, that is Liam Walsh, did not get it. So they have started. Let's have a look how people have lined up after that first lap in the timing board. Look at that, 3 130s, 4 130s so far, lovely jubbly. So Adam Piper taking pole at the moment with a 334.9, so literally just on the cusp of 330.5, but just, I'll give it that 330.4. Katina at second with a 30.5, 30.6 for Ethan Graham, and the 30.7 for Rob Schauler. Xavier McIntosh just outside the 31.1. And 31.3 for our newbie Eddie Fontil, then John Thompson 31.3, 31.6 and 31.8 for Ashley Sharp, and our other newbie, that is Jordan Hogan, Liam New and Liam Walsh heading up 10th and 11th, and then Chris Rooney in 12th. Let's see how we get on for the second lap. I reckon they can squeeze out just one more. I reckon they can make a three lap run of this if they do it right. They get round in time and take advantage of everyone else's slip. Unfortunately, Xavier's by himself at the back here, so he's not going to get that advantage at all. Eddie just taking a out lap here. It's not obviously trying this one. He's going to save it for next lap. And across the line, many more guys go. I'm going to get on board here with Liam New in the Castrol colours. I don't know if that's going to be off-track limits or not. There's a quite wide exit of turn one, but down the hill they go and up again towards the hairpin. Oh dear, that's Katinas there, pushing too hard on the exit of the hairpin. Spinning out and catching the side barrier. Barrier, as Super GT likes to call it. Everyone loves a trip to Barrier, and so does Liam Yu. Nearly, definitely just gave him a dead run on that track though, so get on board with Rob Schauler. Currently was 4th. We'll see what he's like after the next set of timing, and again I don't know if that's just too far over the track limits to actually qualify. It's looking to be at Katinas, could be the fastest at the moment. Oh dear, Chris Rooney's across, John Thompson's across, right, everyone's getting across before their last lap. Let's see how it's lining up. Look at that, Ethan Gray with a 1:30.2. Wicked time there. Katinas second with a 1:30.4. 1:30.4 for Rob Schauler as well. Adam Piper still with the 1:30.491 as he got on his first lap. John Thompson up into the 1:30s now with a 1:30.8. He's in 5th. Liam Yu also in the 1:30s. Just in the 1:30s. Look at that, 1:30.999. Putting him into 6th position. Then you have got Xavier McIntosh in 7th. Eddie, I believe, in 8th. And the rest are behind. We will catch up. Right. Lights are flashing. We're good to go. That is actually Sharp 9th. Jordan Hogan in 10th. Liam Walsh 11th. And then Chris Rooney 12th. We are watching these guys on the front row. 20 minutes to go. Wait for the lights to go out. Suspensing, go, 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 right! Poor Blimey didn't know they're going to go there. And not too much drama away from the beginning there. It is just Ethan Graham just defending his line, taking the inside against Katinas there, and they're all lining up behind him. Katinas right up behind his bumper. Rob Schauler up in 3rd at the moment, and Piper in 4th. John Thompson 5th, Liam Yu in 6th, Eddie Van Til in 7th, Xavier McIntosh 8th, and then Jordan Hogan even in 9th, Ashley Sharp, Jordan, in 10th, Liam Walsh in 11th, and still Chris Rooney in 12th. Not too much changing so far, but let's see what happens when we enter into one of the first tricky corners. Well, you need to brake quite beforehand here because you don't really want to understeer to push you wide. You want to take that apex as well as you can do. Both first and second doing really well there, but a good scrap. Oh no, John Thompson being pushed into the gravel there, pushing him far back into 8th position and leaving the mid-pack battle to continue. Evil Dragon there, Liam Yu in 5th position. Wants to see if he can get up past Adam Piper, who is currently defending 4th. And trying to catch up to Rob Schauler just in front of him. Rookie to the league at the moment, Eddie Van Til is hot on Liam Yu's tail. Wants to see if he can make a manoeuvre past, not quite yet. Any gap close down to the start finish straight, he has done. Can a manoeuvre be made here? Now, this is when this race starts to hot up. It is, like I said, a big long track. And people are going to spread out, but the slip is what counts. You want to stay within that 0.75 second bracket and be able to take advantage of the guy in front of you slipstream and then be able to do something. For the moment, not too much changes in the actual order of things. But this is when it becomes a game of cat and mouse and see when people can do dives and late braking. Like I said, Adam Piper still holding on to 3rd, but I tell you what, Liam Yu just nearly losing out to 5th position. Eddie Van Til there taking that corner absolutely fine, and it was Evil that went absolutely wide there. I guess Eddie just backed off a little bit and let him have that space. Beautifully taken there, Mr. Till. As they head down towards Raunch and Worth. And everybody keeping tight. That pack from 1st to 7th fairly close here. No one going completely out of shot of each other. Little gap opening up between 4th and 5th. Just waiting to see if a manoeuvre can be done by Eddie onto Liam Yu. I don't think there is. I'll tell you what can be done. is Xavier McIntosh make a move on Eddie Van Til though, as he's right up behind him. Got to get on board with first, second and third. Martinez now. Waiting patiently, waiting to see when he can take that advantage away from contender rival for the championship top spot at the moment, Ethan Graham. These two are literally duking it out. In they go, really well taken through the hairpin. And that is Adam Piper that's just shot wide there. That has lost him several spaces. That has put Van Til up into fourth spot. So excellent thing there. Patience just gave him the full advantage there. He's defending down onto the inside. No one's going to deter him. Elbows wide. Well done. Welcome to the league, Mr. Til. Van Til showing that he can definitely swing with some of the guys that have been veterans to the Full Throttle Racing League and Cups. Good on this man. I am secretly rooting him just for newbie status and see how he comes on. How is the other newbie getting on? Let's have a look at Jordan Logan, currently in 8th position, holding the front of the backpack. Just been head up by himself, and then just behind him, Ashley Sharp in a new livery this week. Look at this, Ashley. What's this new livery, sir? Just going with a nice Toyota TRD livery. Do like it, but he's left himself vulnerable in that last corner. John Thompson up on the inside, down that back straight, going to take 9th from him potentially. Is late braking going to be done by John Thompson? No, he's not. He's going to thread back in behind Ashley. Going to see if he can take the wider line and carry more speed through, possibly attack down towards the hairpin. Big gap between him though. Head back up the pecking order. Adam Piper getting back up into 5th. Xavier McIntosh taking 6th, and it is now Liam New in 7th position in the original Castrol livery. Adam Piper holding 5th for the time being. Knows he's got to try and defend against the likes of Xavier McIntosh, but also knows he wants to try and push hard and catch up with the likes of new guy Mr. Van Til. Van Til now giving himself a good little bit of space. He's got nearly a half-second gap between 5th position, and he wants to try and make up this good 1.6-second gap between him and 3rd position Robert Schauler. And it is all to be had. And you know what? We've not paid attention to the top 3. Let's get on board with this fight, because it is a tight fight, as you can see. Rob Schauler right up behind the likes of Martinez right up behind the likes of Ethan Graham, and Martinez diving up the inside to see if he can do anything here. He's had to dive back in. Ethan Graham pushing really hard, a little bit wide out the exit there, but securing that 1st position, not succumbing to pressure, taking the inside line here, heading in toward the hairpin. Martinez going for the dive, backed out again, tucked in behind the number 1. And he's just biding his time, Martinez. He knows he's got another 13 minutes left of this race. I can't believe we've already gone through 8 minutes of this already, nearly. Just got to bide your time. See what corners you can make that little bit of speed up on. Edge him down and see where you can make that dive. That's the benefit of this track. It has got wide corners. So when you want to make that lunge, it is easy to do. You just want to make sure you do it at the right time. Because if you get it wrong, it will punish you. And there will be a host of cars right behind you that wants to take your position. Splash just keeping to either the left or right of Graham. Just trying to put him off, trying to make him think, oh, am I going to dive this way, am I going to dive that way. For the moment, no action's being made yet. Again, looking up that inside. Is he going to make a manoeuvre? No, he's not. He's going to tuck back in. So is Schauler behind him. Oh, very big cut there by Eddie Van Til. But I'll tell you what, he's done a sterling job, and he's led that backpack to catch up with the front 3. And It's only half a second gap now between Von Til and Rob Schauer. Oh, and a bit of a late break there by Til. Give a kiss on the back of Schauer. No upset there, thankfully, but just need to watch out. Everyone getting hyped up in the moment and they want to get involved in the action. So far, it's been a hesitant race, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a hesitant race. Not too much action, very, very close and tight racing, no doubt about it. But because of the type of track it is, and because of the speed you carry around it, people are hesitant to make those moves unless they can guarantee they can put them in. And because of that, not many places have been switched. Let's get on board with the back. The back four is John Thompson, currently in 8th. Then have Jordan Hogan. I don't know why I keep saying Logan, mate. I do apologise, Jordan. But you're Logan for some reason. You're not. You're Jordan Hogan. There we go. Behind him there, Liam Walsh up into 10th position. And you've got Ashley Sharp in 11th and Chris Rooney in 12th. Not massive gaps between them all, but unfortunately, like I say, because it is a big long track, you want to keep inside that slipstream and take advantage of it. As you can see, Jordan trying to do that now on Thompson. Hogan down the left hand side. It does have the inside line here for John Thompson, but Hogan just trying to press and close the amount of space he can, make that turn in and see if he can give just that added bit of pressure and take advantage of it. He can't do just yet. Can he do a switchback? No, he can't. But it keeps that gap between them very small, only 3.3 of a second here. And tightly they go. We're going to jump back up to the front pack now. Liam New makes the tensions on Rob Schauer all too clear. Unfortunately, Rob Schauer's dropped back down into 6th. So there's definitely been some changes since we've last looked here. Schauer in 6th. That's Piper up into 5th. Xavier McIntosh 4th. And what is going on here? New guy to the league this week, making his entrance, trying to take a podium position already. That is Eddie Von Til up into 3rd position. Welcome to this league. He's making a brilliant impression on me. Watching this man, I am watching this man. Currently, still no change in 1st and 2nd. Very tight racing between Katinas and Graham. There's never been more than 0.3, 0.4 of a second between these guys from the beginning of the race. And there's only 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. Katinas knows. And Katinas will wait. Until, you know, that it could even be the last lap and the last couple of corners where he knows if I make this move now, he's just not going to get the chance back. And at the back of Ethan Graham's mind, he knows that could be the case as well. So he wants to try and attack as much to try and increase that gap between the two of them, but needs to defend as well. All with the knowledge that Katinas could just take any one of those opportunities to make that move. So really good driving by 1st and 2nd at the moment. The concentration by those two guys will be phenomenal. I know it's only virtual racing, I know it's only sim driving, but guys, we've all been there. I drive it, you drive it. We come off these races, we are sweating. It is concentration city. Here we go, let's have a look at the chat and see if they've got anything else going on. Nothing as of yet. First and second fight continuing. Eddie Till still leading the second half of the pack here in 3rd position. That is Xavier McIntosh now up behind him in 4th position. Adam Piper 5th. Rob Schauer will be wanting to get back in there. Just trying to get maximum from that corner there, but possibly losing out a bit to Adam Piper. Liam New taking full advantage in that slip behind Rob Schauer. It's entirely out to those two. If they really wanted to, they could work together and see if they can themselves back up through the ranks. Both drivers are more than capable. It's just if they want to let the grudges go. And here we go, 3 wide into the corner. Joker making a move. That is Xavier McIntosh. He's made a move and he's done it on the inside there. He's got Eddie Von Till. And can Adam Piper squeeze through? He has done. Is Rob Schauer going to take advantage? Oh, not quite yet. Not quite yet, but he's definitely got the momentum on Von Till. Von Till going to be cursing himself. Dropped down 2 places now into 5th. And this is what's happened. You just get that manoeuvre made by one driver and another driver will just slip through that gap as well. And unfortunately, that's what's happened to Eddie here. And he's got watch down on his inside here as Rob Schauer wants to see if he can do anything. Eddie now defending that inside line off. Nothing can be done for the moment in time. Xavier McIntosh there, getting back up into 3rd. Adam Piper with him. Rage Against Dementia is his cause this week. And, you know, we support that. We support that. Really good look at that attack in there. Oh dear. Oh no. Now, I moved at the wrong time there, so I'm very sorry about that, Rob. I didn't see you actually caught you there, but there was definitely a catch there. And there was definitely a late dive there by a particular driver. I don't know if it was Eddie or another driver. There was a late dive into that hairpin. I don't know if Robert Schauer was one who ended up, unfortunately, getting the worst end of that, but that's caught the back end up with the front end. And there goes Jordan Hogan. Yep, that's him gone. And he's going to drop back down into 10th position now behind Rob Schauer. And now let's catch back up and just see what the pecking order is now. So, Eddie Von Till in 6th, but with a massive gap between him and 5th and 4th position, which is being fought over by Adam Piper. And Xavier McIntosh 3rd and 4th at the moment. And all the fights have seemed to have spread out. 1st and 2nd, still Graham and Katinaz. Xavier McIntosh up into 3rd, but has the likes of Adam Piper right behind him as well. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th are tight battles. After that, everything is a bit spread out. We've then got Liam New, good 1.1 seconds behind the battle between 3rd and 4th. And then Eddie is miles between anyone. He's a good 3.5 seconds between 5th and 7th. Nothing he can do there, excuse me. John Thompson getting very squirrely out that hairpin. Could leave himself open to attack from the likes of Leon Walsh, who is just behind him in 8th position. Rob Schauer, unfortunately, due to that spin, caught on the hairpin last lap. He's dropped down to 9th. That's going to give Jordan Hogan someone to race with, who's currently in 10th. Ashley Sharp in 11th, with again Chris Rooney not miles behind him. Just 1.7 seconds away. If Rooney puts the hammer down and gets the concentration in, he can try and see if he can catch Ashley Sharp down and do something about this race. Until then, we're going to carry on with 1st and 2nd and 3rd and 4th. Not much can be done. As you can see, from the fastest lap of the race so far, it is our guy in 2nd, Katinaz, who has actually got the fastest lap. Obviously take advantage of the slip he's getting from Ethan Graham, but kudos to Ethan Graham, showing that he can defend when he can do. And look at that, side by side going into the hairpin here. Ethan just getting the elbows a bit wide and just getting Katinaz just have to run wide on the exit of that corner and push him back behind him there, but they were side by side. Maximum aggression has to be done by Ethan Graham here to try and fend off that 1st position from Katinaz. They are both feeding for those 25 points for race 3 and race 4 to come. Obviously harder to do in race 4. As we all know, reverse order of the results of race 1 is how race 2 starts. So, can anything be done? Trying to keep that gap to such a minimum. Less than 200th of a second in it. Oh, just growing a little bit 300ths. And unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to close that gap down and make a lunge by turn 1. Maybe if he keeps it close, something can be done again into the hairpin. Again, really well taken there by Ethan Graham. Catina's just getting a little bit squirrely on the exit of turn 1 there. The gap between him and Ethan Graham is dropped down to half second. So Ethan Graham doing a sterling job so far. I don't know if this is actually going to be the last lap or the penultimate lap, but he's taking it from first, from the beginning all the way to the end here. It's going to have clean race start to finish and podium, 3 stars, victory, sweepstakes as they say, to take it home. Let's hope this is not the commentator's curse. Behind, Xavier McIntosh has, well, he's not been able to close down that gap between 3rd and 2nd for the time being, but I'll tell you what he has done, he's lost Adam Piper from behind him. Unfortunately, Adam Piper's dropped off. It is a good 1 second gap between him and now 4th position Liam New. Adam Piper's now back down in 5th, so I'm guessing there was a little bit of spinach or an exit of the corner which has gone wrong there. Let's drop back down. Oh no, that is Liam Walsh who span out, and he's going to be dropped right back to the pecking order, but it is Eddie Von Till, who we're on board with now, in 6th position. Did very well, could have potentially given himself a podium, but there was just a bit of argy-bargy, and unfortunately he's now back in 6th with an attack from John Thompson, our native USA guy, to Full Throttle Racing. Loves getting his back end out. Look at him, just gets around that first corner, can't help it, just gets the back end out, flies round. Right, okay, this is the last lap. Everyone from 8th downwards has actually finished, so let's have a look here. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th is Schauler, Jordan Hogan and Ashley Sharp, Chris Rooney and then Leon Walsh. That is on 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. Let's go on board with 1st and 2nd as it is now lighting up side by side. Oh, here we go, side by side, but it is again still Ethan Graham, who does have the inside line. Can he defend it round this corner? Catina's just trying to keep up the momentum round the outside. He's not been ran off, but he's had to duck back into 2nd. He's trying everything here. Everything's coming out. Can Ethan Graham defend? He's getting elbows wide as possible, not letting that inside line be taken. Sit middle track, then dives wide to try and get a fast line through the last few corners here. Ethan Graham looks like he's going to take it. He has done. Catina's out wide. Can he get alongside him? Can he try and take that 2nd position? It's going to be side by side. Oh! It is a 1st, 2nd for Ethan Graham and Catina's 3rd position. Xavier McIntosh, Adam Piper 3rd, Liam New 5th, Eddie Van Til 6th, and then John Thompson 7th. What a race. What a race, a bit spread out, but did definitely liven up in that last race there. But congratulations to race winner Ethan Graham there. Well done, well done, well done. Pole position all the way through. I'm going to see if anybody wants to join me in comms chat or in, I'll tell you what, voice channels in our Discord. If any of the Full Throttle Racing guys want to join me, I will be in the game chat. Just announce yourself as you come in, because you will be coming on live, so do bear with. But what a turnout of events. Let's have a look at the race results here. So look at that. Ethan Graham 1st, Catina's 2nd, Xavier McIntosh 3rd, Adam Piper 4th, Liam New managed to get back into 5th there. New guy into the league so far, Eddie Von Til in 6th, John Thompson 7th, Rob Schauer unfortunately down to 8th, Jordan Hogan, I'm struggling with your surname today, I don't know my good man, in 9th, Ashley Sharp 10th, Chris Rooney 11th, and unfortunately for Liam Walsh, he's in 12th there. But that does mean he will be starting in pole position for race 2. So, how can that turn out? Let's see if anyone's going to join us in the chat room. So far, no. It's okay. No need to be afraid, guys. You're more than welcome to join me. Anything going on in the chat? No. Anything going on in the Facebook chat? Cool. Nothing as of yet. Well, hello. We've got entry in here. Who's joining us? Announce yourself, please, my man.
Sorry, I've just turned my phone on. Did you ask me a question?
Are you involved in tonight's race, sir?
Yes, I am.
Announce yourself. Who? I've got you down as tall in the Discord, so I don't know my PSN name and name which drive you are, so forgive me.
FTR Rotary.
Oh, Mr. Graham, how are you doing, sir? How was the race for you? How was the race for you?
Quite stressful. I mean, taking pole and then leading every lap with a driver of Splash's caliber is quite stressful. I mean, he was actually kind enough to, work together with me for a few laps, but in those final 3 minutes, I think he was eager to get past. But no, a very good race. Definitely.
The term under the cosh has definitely come into mind for that last lap there. He put everything into that to try and get past you. Fair play to him. And then again, also fair play to you. Excellent defending to try and back off from that there.
Yeah, I mean, that last lap was quite stressful. I mean, I saw out of turn one, he made a bit of a mistake, and then I messed up my braking into turn 3, which gave him an opportunity to get, around the outside for turn 4. But just with the way these cars are, that you didn't have, you just didn't have the aero to wing you around the outside, and I knew the deal was done then. So, yeah, I mean, we've earned equal points. He finished second, but got fastest lap. I got first, and I got pole, so we earned an equal amount of points.
Exactly,
so,
it's like nothing in it from race 1. So, race 2, the both of you are obviously from the back. Obviously, the job is to get back into podium positions again. Round Red Bull, though, how easy is it going to be done? It's from race 1, I have to admit, it got very spread out quite quickly. It's one of those tracks you need to keep in a slip in this game, or it will absolutely decimate you.
Yeah, the slip is definitely important, especially with how effective it is on here. I mean, Red Bull Ring is actually one of my favourite circuits. I'm quite comfortable with getting through a field and making overtakes. I know turn 4 is a particular favourite of mine, going around the outside there. It's just about keeping my nose clean, letting people around me do the battling for me, and then just sneak through the gaps really, and then see where it ends up. But top 3 is definitely the aim. If it's not top 3, well, that's unfortunate, but we'll see. Hopefully when I'm back here, it'll be on the top step.
Yeah, hopefully so. I've got faith in you, Mr. Graham. I've got faith in you, my good man. I reckon you can do it. I reckon so. Oh, so I'm just seeing that it's changed in game. So I'm waiting for it to load in so we can get everyone practicing before the race begins. I know you didn't have much interaction with them so far, but we've had 2 new drivers tonight. Well, one new driver in particular, Eddie Von Till. I don't think he's done too bad. 6th position, and he was actually up into a podium at one point. A good entry for first race into the 86 Cup and full throttle racing. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he does some racing in the British Touring Car Championship. At Goodwood at the finale, he picked up a win. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on in the background, really, so I don't know what he was up to or anything like that. He is actually in the in our pool, so if you want to speak to him, go ahead. I'm going to head off and get ready for the next race. So thank you for having me.
That's not a problem. Ethan Graham, everybody. Thank you very much, man. Good luck for the next race. Hello, Eddie. Welcome to Full Throttle Racing, my man. How are you doing? We can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm doing good. How about you?
Not too bad. I'm going to see if I can change up the volume on here and give you a bit more volume at all, because I've just come to realise other volumes are taking advantage of things. But how was that first race for you? How did you find it?
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of time to prepare for the race, so that was causing some, well, you might say, trouble going into the short term. So I'll have a look at that for the second race. So it's easy to everyone who I've made contact with. Also, I heard you pronounce my name as Eddie, but it's pronounced Evert.
Is it 80?
Evert.
Right, okay. So it's again one more time because my headphones are far too loud and terrible. How's the first name?
One moment, please. How's the sound now?
Oh, that's perfect. What happened there? That went from very distant to very close. That's a lot better. Hello. I can hear you a lot better now.
Good evening. Well, my first name is Evert, like
Evert.
Evert. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And did I at least get the surname correct? Did I get Von Til correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I'll take half a mark. well, welcome. Is this your first interaction with Full Throttle Racing, or do you take part in the BTCC League
no.
at all, or?
Yeah. I've raced the last couple of rounds of the BTCC Tour after I got an invite of Twan Vollebrecht, a fellow Dutchie, and well, went pretty well. First race led to a few discussions here and there, so excuses for him. Went a little bit over aggressive, so I will have a look at that for the next race. So.
Ah, cool. What do you think of the 86s? What do you think of the cars for this Cup? I have to admit, I think they're quite a good car. I don't know if this track lets them get the full potential. That's the only downside. I love the Red Bull track. It's a fast, it's a long track, it's a wide track, so slip and corner openings are there, but I think...
Yeah, and also with the low amount of torque, the uphill, well...
Yeah, it can really stretch the pack out a little bit, I think, unfortunately, around this track. I do love it. I do love the Red Bull ring, but it was definitely a bit more closer in the couple of races last week at Aerodrome Magnetti or whatever it's called. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But then we've also got race 2, where you're going to start, I believe you're going to start 5th, aren't you?
6th.
So yeah, you'll be 5th in the reverse order, I believe. Let's have a look. I don't know. Yeah, you should be 5th or...
I thought I finished 6th, right?
Yeah, you should be 6th. Oh no, hold on, I've got the calculation worked out. So you'll still be about mid-pack from start, and go from there. Yeah, you know, see how things go. Like I said, you're very close to getting actually a podium position. There was just a bit of an argy-bargy moment, and it all went wrong. I didn't actually manage to catch it on camera correctly. Was it going into the hairpin where it all went wrong?
Going into the second corner, and we were 3 wide, so there wasn't enough room. And
yep, that'll do it.
Tried to outbrake him, but then the guy in front of me stepped full on his brake, so nowhere to go.
Well, second race, hopefully something can happen. We can go from there. Eddie, mate, it's been a pleasure. Good luck for race 2, and bye down you go, my man.
Thanks, and I'll try my best, and a lot of fun with the other races, a lot of fun during race 2.
Oh, definitely. Right, on to race 2. I'll wait for things to get going. I'm going to disconnect this call. All the best, my man. There we go. That's Eddie, our new guy, Mr. Von Til. And what a shot we got going on here. Look at this shot. Do love this. Vortex, Evil, and Chris Rooney. Oh, look at that there. I'll take that. That's a screenshot right there. Let's get rid of this here. There we go. There we go. Take a nice little snapshot of that. Do love that a lot. Right, final is about to start in 6 seconds. Well, let us know if you like that new little feature. Thanks, Ashley. I have to be honest with you, I didn't know if it would work. I'll give it a go. Anyway, race 2 or race 4, however you look at it, it is the second race at the Red Bull Ring. Let's see how we get on. The order is as follows: Leon Walsh first, Chris Rooney second, Ashley Sharp third, Jordan Hogan fourth, Rob Schauler fifth, John Thompson sixth, Eddie Von Till seventh, Liam Hughes eighth, Ashley, oh my gates, well, it's all gone wrong here. I don't know what's happened to Leon Walsh. I don't know if there's been a disconnect there, but he's gone all wrong on the first corner, or first off the line. And it's go, go, go. Right, let's catch back up with first and second. Chris Rooney up into first for the time being. Hogan just behind him in second, wants to see what he can do. Nothing as of yet. Ashley Sharp wants to see him go up on the inside. He can get up on the inside if he does this well. X out here. He's got himself up into second for the time being. Yes, he has. Hogan can't defend against that. He's up on the inside there, but it is Chris Rooney still in first for the time being. You want to make sure you get your good break in here, and Ashley Sharp's on that there. Got that apex right through, but pushed a bit too hard and dropped himself back down to third. Switchback done by first and second there, pushing Sharp back to third. Fourth position, Schauler. Fifth position, New. John Thompson sixth. Von Till seventh, and Xavier McIntosh eighth. Where are our two race leaders from first and second? There we go, Katinaz in ninth. Unfortunately for Graham in 10th. Nothing can be done quite yet. Let's catch back up with the front. And we have got two wide. We'll go around there. That Schauler wanting up on the inside there. Can he get it in? He has. He's in the third for the time being. Can he outbreak them and definitely secure that third position? No, he's back down to fourth. But it is four wide nearly going into this corner. Someone's not going to win. And lots of people going wide there. How's that laid things out? It is left Hogan third, New fourth, Schauler fifth, and Von Till sixth. And it is Hogan trying to try and make a move on Sharp around the inside of that hairpin. He's done it, he's got it stuck through, so he's now up into second, Sharp down into third. John Thompson now into fourth. No, he isn't, he's been dropped back to fifth. That's Schauler up into fourth now. Von Till wants to see what he can do. He's got the inside line on John Thompson. He's got to secure that fifth position. He has. And he might get that fourth position. He has done. That was a little bit of a twitch there from Rob Schauler. Just gave that momentum away. Von Till wants to take that back, but Schauler just got the inside line. He's going to defend it now round the inside if he can do. Von Till can't do much apart from sit back behind him. Chris Rooney storming away in the lead there with Jordan Hogan. Oh my God. Why can't I say Hogan tonight? I cannot say Hogan. I'm going to wake up screaming Hogan in my nightmares tonight. Forgive me, Jordan. It's just the way it's going for me today. Jordan Hogan in second. Ashley Sharp third. Schauler fourth. Wants to see if he can make that manoeuvre on Ashley Sharp. He can do. Dives up on the inside. Can he outbreak him? He's tried to, and he has. He's pushed his way through up into that third position. So Schauler now up into third. Sharp back down into fourth. Oh no, it's not fourth. He's lost a lot there. What's happened to Sharp? Sharp's down to sixth. How is Sharp down to sixth? We've gone Von Till up into fourth. Von Till up into third. Three wide. Oh my God, Lord! Somehow no one died in that. And Jordan Hogan's been the victor. He's come out first. Von Till second, and Chris Rooney third, and that is then put Schauler still in fourth, Liam New fifth, Ashley Sharp in sixth. He's going to get challenged by now Xavier McIntosh, who's managed to squeeze up into that sixth position, and just behind him is Adam Piper and John Thompson fighting for seventh and eighth, I believe. 8th is the position they're both going for, but it is John Thompson who's got it for the time being. Liam New holding off against Rob Showler just behind him. Sorry, that is Xavier McIntosh just behind him. And it's Rob Showler who's up in 4th. They have similar liveries, so do forgive me. Very similar liveries for the AXR guide, so I'm going to be a bit of a plonker and get them wrong. Tis in my nature, Tusk, as they say. But look at the front three. Jordan Hogan doing a brilliant job, a bit back end happy there out through turn 1. And that could lead these 2 new racers to this league battling out for 1st and 2nd here. What would have thought it? I know I've seen Jordan involved in the RX League last season, and I know Eddie's been involved, or sorry, Van Til's been involved in the British Touring Car Cup on the Wednesday nights. But to come first race, well, let's say 2nd race of this new season, and come storming in and be fighting for 1st and 2nd, and be so close. Both of them using as much time. Oh, it's all gone wrong behind here. Massive shake-up. That is Showler still in 3rd, but who's now in 4th? Adam Piper, John Thompson 5th, Xavier McIntosh 6th, and Ethan Graham currently in 7th. What has happened? To our guy, Katinas. We'll have to look further back. We've got Liam Walsh 8th, Sharp 9th, and unfortunately for Katinas, he's back down in 10th. That's not where he needs to be. He's got 13 minutes and 50 seconds to get up into better positions, because he knows this is not really about places, it's about points. And the more points and more places he has between him and Ethan Graham, who's currently up in 7th position, the more of a gap there is going to be between these two when it comes to the championship. And it's these two who are battling for 1st and 2nd at the moment. Ethan Graham did win the last race, but Katinas got 2nd, and he also got fastest lap, which you'll get an extra point for. John Thompson there just getting sideways and absolutely losing it on the exit of the hairpin there, and unfortunately with Showler, sorry, that's McIntosh, he's actually got up into 8th due to that, so all worked out well for him there. Everyone punching up behind. Leon Walsh taking that corner beautifully. Who is there? Archie Bargy behind him. That is the man I'm talking about. Tinaz wants to get through. He's had enough. He doesn't want to talk. He's tired of waiting. Unfortunately, it's Chris Rooney stacked down in 12th for the time being. Let's get back up in the front. Jordan Hogan still holding on to 1st position. Still a 0.6 second gap between him and 2nd position, which is still another new driver, Van Til. Did tell me his first name a few moments ago, and I have completely forgotten it, so there we go. Van Til is his surname, so he's going by Van Til. Forgive me my man, there's no offence meant, I just got a terrible memory, that's all it is. But Van Til and Hogan both actually doing a sterling effort, absolutely sterling effort after coming in there. But here we go, Rob Showler, AXR coming in. One time set Van Til, he has done. He's taken that 2nd position before even getting to the hairpin there. So pretty much secured that spot. It's got the inside line and has got that 2nd position through that. Adam Piper want to take advantage of that as well. He's snuck up into 4th and is riding the shirt tails of Van Til. So Piper, Til and Showler for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. For the time being, Jordan is able to hold on to his 1st position and can take the wide lines, can take the maximum speed through those corners. He's not under a lot of threat quite yet from Rob Showler, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be, as Showler is definitely trying to close that gap down between 1st and 2nd now. Hogan just running a bit wide there of that 6th corner S complex. So they head down now into the 90 and to the penultimate corner, or last corner. And I'll tell you what, Shaola is right on his coattails. He's got the slip advantage and he can definitely make a manoeuvre into turn 1 here. Is he going to? No, he's not. He's going to have to let Hogan play defensive and maybe look for a cutback. No, he's not. Again, holding on to that slip position. Wants to see if he can do anything into the hairpin here. Gets himself planted on the inside. Hogan wants to do what he can do. Adam Piper threatening. Hogan having to play deep defense, and with that has lost that first position. Shaola straight through, wants to take advantage of that. Adam Piper as well, but Hogan saying no. I want to let one person get past me. One's bad enough. I'm not letting two. So wings out for Hogan. Adam Piper wants to see what he can do down the inside here. Hogan holding him off as they head down towards the next corner, but does have the inside line. We'll keep that second position for the time being. Oh, Van Til sneaking up on the inside there, and Hogan just not noticing. Oh, and then he's caught Adam Piper on the exit. That's dropped Adam Piper down. So Hogan just, I'm going to say he's being caught off guard here, getting it from both sides, and he's just had to fight it out, and with that he's kept in second position. Van Til up into third here, but unfortunately for Adam Piper, he's dropped down into sixth there from a little bit of a shunt onto the gravel. And that's put him behind Ethan Graham, who's now up into fifth and wants to see if he can challenge for a podium position as he's part of the top 5. He's got 9 minutes left to do that in. Plenty of time. Where is our other guy that wants to see what he can do? Katinaz. Oh, Katinaz, what's happened to you, sir? 12th position there is something's gone spectacularly wrong for you, sir. It's alright, keep your head down, catch back up, see what you can do. You know you can do things. Ashley Sharp in 11th, Chris Rooney in 10th, Liam Walsh in 9th. Just ahead of him is Liam New in 8th, Xavier McIntosh 7th, Adam Piper in 6th. Like I say, Ethan Graham up into 5th. So head down round through the corner. Oh, and he's managed to take advantage of Van Til just pushing too hard into that corner there, not catching the apex. And Van Til now dropping a couple of spots. That's both Ethan Graham and Adam Piper that's gone past him there. That's dropped him back down into that 6th position. He's got curse of the GT, Super GT he seems to have. The 6th position is his calling for the first 2 races that he's joined in so far. And it is Ethan Graham who's now up into 4th. One more spot and he can get into the podiums. That is John Thompson, who is in 3rd at the moment. And it is still Rob Shaola and Jordan Hogan in 1st and 2nd. Jordan, who did hold that first quite securely for a few laps there, and he wants to take that back from Rob Shaola. And he's riding his coattails. Is he going to dive up the inside? Shaola holding the middle of that racetrack there, not letting the inside line be taken advantage of, defending well, pushing a little hard out of that hairpin, but nothing that Hogan can do at the moment in time. Again, hogging that right hand side of the track, just making sure no inside dive can be done. Good gap between him and 2nd position there. Bit of late braking, didn't manage to catch the apex completely, but neither did 2nd and 3rd. So for the time being, okay. That is John Thompson in 3rd there. A half-second gap between 1st and 2nd. It does look like a bit of a distance, but it is only half-second. And just behind him is Ethan Graham in that 4th spot. Wants to see if he can get that podium position back. That will mean some major things points-wise for him. If he can get a podium and just secure more points, a massive points difference between him and currently his 12th position. No, he's not. 11th position now is Katinaz. So big position difference. That means big points difference between those two, and also big points difference between him and Xavier McIntosh, which was 3rd position going into this 3rd and 4th round. will give himself a good bit of distance, but here we go. Nothing can be done for the time being. Schauler trying to defend off against things there, but it's John Thompson who's pushed too wide, has let Ethan Graham through, and that is it. He's up into a podium, he's got third, but we know what he's like. Bloodhound does not describe it, he will want more, and unfortunately he's dropped that third into a fourth for the time being. John Thompson just squeezed through, taking advantage of a wide line he took through that last corner. And first and second are fighting out. Hogan on the inside there, pushing Schauler out. No, Schauler back in front, and Hogan having to drop back down into second. And this is where the test of skill comes through. When you've got the likes of Schauler in front of you, they need to close down. Schauler took a very defensive inside line there, and for some reason it looked more like he just gave the spot back to Jordan than actually meant to lose it, but there we go. Anyway, he's got to see what he can do up the inside here, so I suspected he wants to try and get that spot through this corner. Oh, side by side now. Here's Hogan. Inside line going towards the hairpin. It is Schauler's going to have to tuck behind him, and Ethan Graham is in third here, just waiting for the ample opportunity to just get past both of those two. He's got the wider line here. There we go. Schauler, very tight line through, and here we go. As I said, Ethan Graham just waiting there. Had that nice wide line, could take advantage of both of those two who are playing both defensive lines, and up into first position he's gone. Ethan Graham, I said to watch out for this man, see what he can do. He has taken the wider line into this corner here, and he's looking for the switch back on Jordan. He has still got it. Hogan still having to hold on to that second position, so nothing he can do for the time being. Schauler now into third, John Thompson still in fourth, and Xavier McIntosh, in fifth, Adam Piper sixth, Liam New seventh, and there we go, we've got Von Till eighth and Liam Walsh ninth. How is Katinas getting on? He's now made his way back up into 10th. He's getting back up the pecking order, was 12th, now back up into 10th. But I don't know if it's going to do enough to pull down maximum points from Ethan Graham. This is what he wants here. He wants 2 race wins here to get the maximum 50 points. And you know what? I've not actually seen who's got the fastest lap on this so far. Why have I not display racing info? Here we go. Adam Piper has got the actual fastest lap for this race so far. Let's see what's going on. Ethan Graham, heavy defending. He's got the inside line lost. Oh, and he could lose 2 spots here. Gave way to Hogan. Managed to close the door on Schauler. Schauler did look to take a little nose through. And Schauler has got his teammate here in the form of Xavier McIntosh, fellow ex-AXR racer. And this is when we may see teamwork come into play here, because if they are both in third and fourth and they start using each other to bump draft and try and catch up to first and second here, they can leave that marker of Adam Piper, John Thompson, Leon Walsh and the rest behind, and see what they can do. And that Piper heard what I'm saying. He's not having any of it. He's getting between the two, and that's put him up into 4th position there. So Xavier McIntosh now back into 5th. Schauler 3rd, making his intentions clear to Hogan just behind him. So is Adam Piper. Schauler just nosing out there, letting Hogan know. So is Adam Piper. Any late braking being done there? Nothing quite yet. Ooh. Adam Piper catching a bit of the back end for Schauler. They didn't mean to, backed off a little bit. And for the time being, credit where credit's due. Ethan Graham trying to extend that gap. He wants to try and get that 0.75 of a second gap between him and any driver, so they're out of slip, and that's his safe zone, that's his safe window. The problem is he's got more than capable drivers behind him that will not let him get away. Currently, they will not let him get more than half a second away as they break heavy down into this corner. Graham taking it a bit fast through there, but again, because he's defending, sat himself in the middle of the track, not much Hogan can do at this point, apart from sit behind. Just wait to see if Ethan Graham can make a mistake and capitalise on it. And look at that, Adam Piper is through. He's through with Rob Schauler. Go on, Mr. Piper. He loves a podium. And when he gets into a position he wants, he gets his elbows wide. So good luck to Mr. Schauler trying to get that spot back. I know it's a wide track, but Adam Piper's known for his defending. And with only 7 seconds left, this could be it. We have got the penultimate lap. Is there one lap left, or is this going to be it as they go across the line? This is going to be it. Oh, this is it. What a finish. Brilliant move by Adam Piper there. So look at that. Ethan Graham taking 2 wins from tonight. What a finish for him. Congratulations to Jordan Hogan for getting in second there. And also congratulations to Von Till. I know he got 8th in that, but at one point it was both the new guys in first and second. So Ethan Graham, brilliant drive tonight, my man. Absolutely brilliant drive. Came from the back of the pack to the first. And then for Jordan, what a sterling effort by you as well. Here we go. Give him credit. Lift that trophy. 11 positions. We'll let that sink in. 11 positions. I don't know if we're going to let him come back into the chat. I'm going to dive back into the chat to see if anyone wants to say anything at the end of the race. They're more than welcome to. I'm in the gaming chat here. But congratulations to Ethan Graham on that sterling win. Welcome to the 2 drivers into race 3 and 4 of this season. What a contribution you both have made. I don't know if I will see anyone come into the chat before the end of the race, but if not, guys, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and hit the alert button, let you guys know when the next race on it will be next Thursday, and let me tell you where it's going to be. Of course, my system has to go slow-mo, you know, spend a good couple of grand on the system, and it has to go slow-mo. We always love these things for some reason. Why it does this, I don't know. There we go, right. On to 86 Cup, we're on to... Oh! Back to Sangarida Road Track A. That's probably not how you pronounce it, but it's a GT track. Sardinia. It's the Road A track. But we'll see you there next week. Congratulations again to Ethan Graham. Thank you very much to Ashley Sharp and all the guys from Full Throttle Racing. This has been me, Daxy Man, saying good night. God bless and I love you lots. Night night.